So if you've watched my XRP Tokenomics Explained fully video, you know that XRP every single month releases 1 billion tokens from their escrow account, and it's structured this way to make it a predictable schedule as far as releasing the XRP. Something important to point out is if you look at the circulating supply here, you'll see that currently XRP's circulating supply is 57.6 billion XRP. And right here, you can see that originally Ripple locked 55 billion XRP into a series of escrows, and these escrows are on the ledger itself, and the ledger mechanics, if forced by consensus, control the release of the XRP. And how exactly is the XRP release going to occur? Well, there's going to be a release of a total of 1 billion XRP each month over the next 55 months. Now, they state here that the amount of XRP actually released into circulation will likely be much less than this. Any additional XRP left over each month will be placed into a new escrow to release in the first month in which no escrow currently releases. This means that their original plan of 55-month schedule is not actually going to happen because they keep putting a lot of XRP back into escrow, and so it's going to take a lot longer. And that is why you see that the max supply is 100 billion, but the circulating supply, which is the supply that is available to the public to be traded, is just 57.64 billion. By the way, if you're curious why the total supply does not equal the max supply, it's because there is a little bit of a burn mechanism when anyone uses the XRP ledger. A little bit of XRP is burned and gone forever. However, this is a negligible amount. Some of these YouTubers are saying XRP is going to go to the moon because XRP gets burnt and everything will be done in the XRP ledger. However, the amount burnt is so small, you will never get the reaction in supply and demand mechanics that will send the price skyrocketing. You can find all of this in my XRP Tokenomics Explained fully video, which I will link in the description. So for those that don't know, Ripple unleashes 1 billion XRP on the first of every month. So if we go ahead and we take a look at the chart, something interesting is happening here. Now, I will use Coinbase as the example. I understand that Ripple isn't unleashing it or releasing it on the Coinbase exchange, but still the volume and the price action should get a little wonky around the first of every month if in fact they are unleashing nearly 1 billion or even less than 1 billion onto the market, because that creates dilution of the tokens and supply and demand gets a little bit rattled during that time because you're releasing up to 1 billion tokens, which again, if we take a look at the circulating supply, that's a healthy percentage. 1 billion is like 2% of the circulating supply. So that should certainly have a serious consequence for the price movement and volume. Let's take a look at what Coinbase says, and I've cross-referenced this with CoinMarketCap as well as far as the volume and price action. So take a look at this, November 1st, 2024. If we take a look here, we see there was barely any movement the following day as well. And the volume is not high at all. It should go sky high if you're going to release so many tokens to be scooped up by eager buyers, right? So then if we take a look at some of the other months, like let's say July 1st, if we take a look at July 1st, you will see also there is almost no price movement and the volume was quite low. Let's now go to June 1st. If we go to June 1st, you'll also see barely any price movement and the volume is extremely low. So what the heck is happening here? Well, the first explanation is that a substantial portion of the released tokens are returned to escrow, but they wouldn't be returned like right away. So there's still something fishy here that I'm not seeing reflected on the charts. And the reality is that most of the released tokens, I believe, aren't actually sold on the open markets, on exchanges. I believe that Ripple has over-the-counter sales channels where tokens are sent to entities that don't immediately sell them on exchanges, and obviously that's helpful for short-term supply shocks. However, it begs the question of if XRP is selling to institutions via over-the-counter, these OTC transactions, which are private, completely off-exchange deals between Ripple and the buyer, I want to understand if there's direct negotiations taking place. Does Ripple engage in private negotiations with these institutions such as financial firms, payment providers, liquidity providers, or market makers? Now, I understand that these buyers typically acquire XRP for very specific use cases, such as facilitating cross-border payments or providing liquidity for RippleNet. But the idea that they purchase them for the same exact price as we do, I raise an eyebrow to that because I believe the settlement of these over-the-counter deals happens directly between Ripple and the institutions. So the transaction occurs outside public exchanges, so it will never appear in the trading volume or order books of platforms like Coinbase or Binance. But what I would like to know, even though I understand the benefits of these OTC sales like liquidity provision, market stability, strategic partnerships, but I just want to understand exactly how flexible the pricing negotiation is. Again, the ethos of cryptocurrency is to have everything be transparent and fair. So I believe it's only fair that Ripple, who claims that XRP ledger is completely decentralized, although clearly they have a lot of centralized control over how much they actually sell, how much they put back into escrow, what exactly they do with it, and also who they sell this to. It's a very strategic distribution method on their part, and I would like to understand the deals that they are making on the back end with financial institutions, banks, their buddies, and I would like to know exactly at what discount they are selling it at. Because what I'm concerned with is I want to understand if they are buying it near the same price as we are, or are they buying it much cheaper and then slowly selling it on the open market to naive investors or XRP enthusiasts. I would like to understand exactly how Ripple releases the 1 billion XRP and unleashes that onto the circulating supply, and then how they even decide how much is spent, how much is put in escrow. We certainly don't get a vote on it, but also I would like to know the deals that they make on the back end, because this is likely going to continue for years to come. And if there's actual appreciation in price, what is to stop the Ripple team from giving their quote-unquote buddies, partners, financial institutions amazing deals on the price of XRP, only to have them slowly sell it off and line the pockets of these financial institutions, as well as probably line the pockets of the C-suite of Ripple. Again, I am not invested in Ripple. I'm invested in XRP and the XRP ledger, which is supposed to be moving to be more and more decentralized. But certainly there's a tremendous amount of influence by Ripple, and there are a lot of centralized decisions occurring that none of us get to vote for, and so I am voting for transparency. I would like to understand exactly how these deals take place, and this total of 1 billion XRP each month that is released for the foreseeable future, I would like to know how exactly they sell that off exchange in backdoor deals and what prices these financial institutions are paying for this XRP batch. So if you have the answers to this, please mention it in the comment section. I look forward to responding to all of the comments that come through. This channel is still relatively small, so I will definitely appreciate if you subscribe, and I hope that you appreciate that I'm not trying to stuff anything down your throat. There are no courses, there are no affiliate links, there's no sponsorships, there's no BTCCCCCCCC, there are no discords. I'm not trying to shovel anything down your gullet. I just want to learn with the rest of you and ensure that I am bullish on XRP for the right reasons, and I'm not just being a fool and lining the pockets of financial institutions, which goes so against the ethos of what cryptocurrency, the peer-to-peer transaction system, the financial inclusivity aspect of it, the transparency aspect of it, the honesty, the no centralized control aspect of it is not completely eroded with this project. So with that being said, I appreciate all of you for tuning in to the majority of this video, and hopefully I will see some of you in the next one.